Definition, scope, and issues of sociology. In all ages and human times, ever since our erect and restless species appeared upon the planet, men have been living with others of their kind in something called societies. Wherever these societies may be, and whatever their chapter of history, whether primitive Polynesian or ancient Egyptian, classical Chinese or contemporary Russian, medieval English or modern American, they all exhibit common elements and constant features. These are the elements that give to society its form and shape, that constitute its structure, and that in a word comprise the social order. It is the task of general society to discover these constants and to describe them with an economy of concepts and delineate their interrelations. Society is the science of sociology is the science of society. No other science endeavors to society it in its entirely economics studies may as a wealth getter and wide disposer, and inquires into the relations of wealth and welfare. History deals with the human past in accordance with time order. Cultural anthropology studies man, particularly the primitive man, and it concentrates more on the primitive communities and their culture. Psychology studies the man as a behaving individual. Social psychology, as a branch of psychology, is concerned with the ways in which the individual reacts to his social conditions. Political science studies man as a citizen, as a ruler, and as being ruled. Religion deals with man as a spiritual being and inquires into his faith in the supernatural power. Sociology alone studies social relationships, society itself. Thus, the focus of no other social science is identical with that of sociology. Indeed, it is the focus of interest and that distinguishes one social science from another. Sociology is interested in social relationships not because they are economic or political or religious or legal or educational, but because they are at the same time society, as MacIver says, is the marvelously intricate and ever changing pattern of totality of these relationships. Further, in sociology, we do not study everything that happens in society or under social conditions, but we study culture, for example, only for the light it throws on social relationships. Similarly, we do not study religion as religion or art as art of inventions as inventions. We study social relationships, their specific forms, varieties, and patternings. We study how the relations combine, how they build up smaller or greater systems, and how they respond to changes and changing demands or needs. Hence, our study of society essentially analytical. Sociology, which had once been treated as social philosophy or the philosophy of history, emerged as an independent social science in the 19th century. Auguste Comte, a Frenchman, is traditionally considered to the father of sociology. Comte is accredited with the coining of the term sociology in 1839. Sociology is composed of two words: socius meaning companion or associate, and logos meaning science or study. Kingsley Davis says that sociology is a general science of society. Uh, Henry M. Johnson opines that sociology is the science that deals with social groups. Emil Durkheim defines sociology as the science of social institutions. Park regards sociology as the science of collective behavior. Small defines sociology as the science of social relations. Marshall defines sociology as the study of man in relationship to man. Orban and Nemkov define sociology as the scientific study of social life. Franklin Henry Giddings defines sociology as the science of social phenomena. Henry Fairchild defines sociology as the study of man and his human development in societies to each other. Carl Max Weber defines sociology as the science which attempts the interpretation, understanding of social action in order thereby to arrive at a causal explanation of its causes and effects. Alex Incles says sociology is the study of uh, systems of social action and of their interrelations. King, Young, and Round W. Mark Mack define sociology as the scientific study of the social aspects of human life. Uh, uh, Maurice Ginsburg of the various definitions of sociology, the one given by Maurice Ginsburg seems to be more satisfactory and comprehensive. He defines sociology in the following way: in the broadest sense, sociology is the study of human interactions and interrelations, their conditions and consequences. Sociology as a branch of knowledge has its own unique characteristics. It is different from other sciences in certain respects. An analysis uh, of its internal logical characteristics helps one to understand what kind of science it is. The following are the main characteristics of sociology as enlisted by Robert Berdist in his book The Social Order. Sociology is an independent science. Sociology is a social science and not a physical science. Sociology is a categorical and not a normative discipline. Sociology is a pure science and not an applied science. Sociology is relatively an abstract science, not a concrete science. Sociology is a generating and not a sociology is a generalizing and not a particularizing uh, or individualizing science. Sociology is a general science and not a special social science. Finally, sociology is both a rational and an empirical science.